You know, everybody has their own reason for why they carry a firearm concealed on their person or why they would go to obtain a CCW. And so today I thought I'd let you know what my reason is for carrying a gun concealed. As you know, I carry a Glock 19 on my person. That's my firearm of choice. And everybody's reason for carrying a gun is highly individualistic. It's very personal, according to their situation, and so on. And as it is for mine as well. And most people don't even know that I carry a gun for obvious reasons. But those who are close to me, who either through conversation or whatnot, know that I'm carrying a firearm, one of the most common questions I get is why? Why do you carry a firearm? And because I think in their minds, what they perceive my reason to be is fear. And that is not the reason I carry a firearm. I do not fear that at any moment I'm going to be in a situation where someone's going to attack me. Or I'm going to have to intercede on somebody else's behalf who is being attacked. I've lived almost my entire life in the area that I live in, and I can count on one hand, a few fingers in fact, any moment where there was a perception of danger to me or to my family. And but none of those situations resulted in actual threat. So I don't carry a firearm because of fear. I'm not paranoid. I'm not looking for a fight. I'm not fearful that something's going to happen to me imminently. So why? Why do I carry a firearm? Well, I'll tell you that probably the number one reason is because I can. So many places around the world, and I've traveled to different countries, citizens of other countries are not allowed to own a firearm, let alone carry one. And so I think it's one of the unique privileges and freedoms that we possess in the United States of America, that the citizens have the right to own firearms. And so I enjoy that freedom. I enjoy celebrating that freedom by training and using my firearms. I hunt and I shoot recreationally. And so part of my reason for even owning firearms, apart from the fact that I enjoy using them, is that it's a celebration of freedom, because many people around the world do not have that freedom afforded them. And so I possess firearms in part on behalf of the rest of the world who cannot. But even within our country, are heavy regulations and restrictions on who can carry a firearm. And for the most part, I think that's good, except that sometimes it's much too difficult for an individual, a responsible citizen who understands the ethical and moral, legal ramifications of carrying a concealed weapon on their person, that even if they understand all those things, they still are not permitted to do so based upon where they live, what state they live in. Now, I live in California, so you can imagine all the regulations that exist and how difficult it is to obtain a CCW in my state. And it just so happens that I live in a rural part of Northern California where, in my county, it's almost a shall issue county. It's not difficult to obtain your CCW if you can demonstrate that you are a responsible citizen, that you understand the legal, moral, ethical ramifications, that you are trained, you have a good reason to carry, and so on. It's very reasonable for you to obtain a firearm, a concealed carry permit. And so, again, the root of why I carry is freedom. So many people in my state cannot carry a firearm. They're restricted from doing so, even though they're responsible people. And so I'm a dad, I'm raising two kids, I'm a husband, I'm a responsible contributor to my community, and as such, I carry a firearm on behalf of everyone in my state who cannot. And likely I'll never use it in a capacity of self-defense or defending others. But I train regularly, I understand the responsibility, and I'm ready to do so if the need should arise. Well, I hope this video was helpful to you, and you can feel free to comment and like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And one day, hope we'll meet out there on the trail.